It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, of course, anytime you get a storm, you got the dum-dums who are out in it when they shouldn't be and doing things that are baffling. And then they got to be rescued, and they take time, money, resources, all those kind of good things. Or if they'd have just been not an idiot, then it wouldn't have been a problem. So, of course, we got Florida man that got all caught up in Hurricane Helene as it went by late last week. Pretty powerful image. I don't know if you saw the guy and his dog. The dog's probably like telling me, like, dude, this isn't a good idea. They were 25 miles away from Sanibel Island when they were rescued. He's out there sailing in the middle of a very strong storm.
A Florida man loves hurricanes.
My goodness.
The only thing they love more than a hurricane is wrestling with an alligator.
The dog's got to be on the way going, dude, you're sailing right into the storm, and this is not a very big boat. I don't think it's not a really good idea. Man. Then they got a photo of the guy, of course, being rescued. And the dog's just like, gosh, he's such a dumbass. Did you see the video of the Tesla that burned into flames inside a garage in Tampa?
No.
They don't react well with salt water. And so as the water started to rise, it hit the bottom of the car and flames come out and the car is fully engulfed in flames inside of a garage, which is not a good thing.
That's good to know. They don't like salt water?
Yeah, they burst into flames. Less than a minute, that thing was up, ignited. So I guess good thing to know if you have a Tesla and live where you might have storm surge, you got to get that thing out of there. Or at least not have it in your garage where it could spark and burn your whole house down.
How bizarre.
Yeah, just a good thing to know. Cody Adams stole a vehicle after he couldn't get a ride to court in Oklahoma regarding a case over another stolen vehicle.
Oh, Cody.
He said, well, it's not really my fault. The car was left on. It was running. It was unattended. And what am I? I'm a car thief. Cops saw him actually jack the car, followed him to the courthouse. He said he was just borrowing the truck and said, I plan on bringing it back, but that didn't matter because they took him right to jail and booked him on the new charges that he's going to have to go back for. There's also a video online of a so-called poo canoe erupting in China. I saw this video. It is so gnarly. It's sewage pipes exploding, and there are cars and trucks on the highway. One of them is a dash cam, and you can see just this huge brown mushroom cloud go up, and then as it hits the windshield, it's just so gross. Yeah, it's gnarly, man.
I don't know if I want to see that.
No, I really kind of regretted watching. I was like, I really didn't need to see that. There was a guy who got arrested at a Giant, which is a grocery store in Pennsylvania, after allegedly throwing jars of salsa at customers and employees and then assaulted responding police officers. Okay. In Tennessee, a business owner there is developing a new fear after catching a clown on camera attempting to juggle stolen goods.
When you see random clowns doing things on camera.
I think this was the Pennywise clown as well, and he was a little hesitant to go confront the clown.
There's someone at the garden center wearing a white mask, and I see what's on the image. It's like, nope, I'm not going up there. The only thing I can describe it as is the character from the movie Pennywise. When I clicked the speaker, I think it clicked and made a noise, and he literally acknowledged it and said, I'm leaving, and literally jetted. Here it is, creepy clown. He stole a saw blade. And I feel like it might be the same individual because we had another tank like that, and they stole the tank. And this was probably 6 months ago. They stole a tool bag, and they came in the same spot. This is a sweet little garden center. It's Donaldson. I really don't know why people are breaking into garden center of all places.
Okay.
What are the chances it's two separate clowns?
It could be. It's possible. That time of year, baby. Well, this didn't last long. An Indian woman was married for only 40 days, but had enough of her husband's poor hygiene. She went to the local counseling center to complain about her husband, who she says showers only once or twice a month.
Yikes.
Yeah, it only took about a month before she said, this dude's gross, I want out. He did promise to bathe more regularly, but she's like, nah, I'm good. You're gross.
Once you see how that's...
Yeah,
how that goes down.
Never should have married you.
It's tough to come back from.
Yeah. There's a 20-year-old man in Taiwan that took his own mom to court after she threw away his manga collection. The 64-year-old mom says her son's Attack on Titan collection was damp, and so she decided to recycle them to free up some space. But when her son came home and learned that his comic books were gone, he called the police. They showed up, and apparently she has been fined $160 for property damage. Can't get rid of your 20-year-old son's comic books. No word if she's going to finally kick him out and say, go get your own life and job.
Those comic books are worth money, man.
Yeah, no doubt. There is a retired aerospace engineer who is now in hospice who is able to skydive one final time. 89-year-old Gary Patmore has logged more than 1,300 jumps out of civilian, military, antique, and even experimental aircrafts. And at 13,000 feet, he took the leap, strapped to an instructor, and made his descent to the ground where his wife and Suncrest hospice staff members cheered him on. They say Friday's jump was his 1,338th.
Cool story.
That is a very cool story. So there you go. Going out doing what you love to do.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.